Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? How about now? Can you hear me now? Guys, I made a terrible mistake. I went looking for Larry because I felt so bad after I yeeted him into outer space. I thought if I could find him and apologize for my mistake, I'd feel like a good person again. Plus, he's the only one who knows where my IBS medication is. The problem is, I couldn't find him. I looked on the moon, I looked on Mars, I even looked in my real world bedroom, but he's just gone. Then I met a witch who promised me the answers to all my questions if I simply embarked on a deadly quest to pluck 3 hairs from a dragon's head, steal the eye of a cyclops, and rescue a man with really long hair from a castle tower. So of course, I easily did all those things, but when I delivered on my end of the deal, she locked me in an alternate dimension. Luckily, I have T-Mobile, so I still have cell phone reception, so I'm able to send you this video. Who are you talking to? No one? I have a surprise for you. I don't like surprises. No! Harry stew. This is gonna be delicious. Wait, what's this? The power of the noob stew has only made me stronger. Now I'm a superhero for noobs, the hero of the guest, and the protector of bacon hairs everywhere. You will pay for what you've done, witch creature. No, I too was once a noob. I only became an evil witch when fashion famous players bullied me for having no rooks and wearing the worst outfits. It's not my fault I'm like this. Aw, that's kind of sad. Psych, I'm putting a spell on you. Ribbit. Okay, enough messing around. Time to go Super Saiyan. Oh no! Okay, now how do I get out of here? I wonder what these mean. Could they be towers? Electroshocker, Ranger, Turret, Accelerator, and Commander? Oh my god, it's working. I'm escaping. Wait, what? Where am I? What is this strange place? I can't run. Oh my god. Could it be? Is it? Yes, it's the event tower. Wow. It's here, guys. I see it. I can't believe the event tower is gonna be... Oh man, my phone died. So what do you guys think the Halloween event tower is gonna be? Obviously, I don't know for sure what it is, but in this video, I'm gonna give you my prediction, and I'm also gonna tell you what I think the symbols in the hardcore area do. But before I get started, go ahead and absolutely destroy that like button with your forehead, smash that sub button with your big toe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. Now, I wanna let you guys know up front that part of this video was inspired by Jordan Stayt's video about the hardcore symbols. If you haven't seen that, I'm going to link it in the description below. Be sure to check it out. It's full of information and very interesting. I'm not really going to talk about what he talks about because I want you to watch his video and see what he has to say, but he does have a very interesting explanation of where the symbols come from. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell you what I think they are and what they do. First thing I want to point out is the fact that you have to be level 50 to even get to these symbols because they're in the hardcore area. So whatever's going on here is not for noobs. The devs have made sure that players doing whatever this is have a lot of experience with how to play the game and most likely have all the towers. Now, why is this important? It's important because I think the symbols stand for different towers, and when you equip those towers in the same order as the symbols and then stand on the platform, it teleports you to a special solo game where you have to defeat a special boss known as the Awakened Fallen King. Now, this picture was recently going around the internet, and it shows undeniable proof that the Awakened Fallen King does exist. I think this image originated with Dr. T, another great TDS YouTuber I'll link in the description. I feel like this was probably spawned into one of his games by a TDS developer as a tease. What this picture really does is confirm that the Awakened Fallen King is a real boss that's been programmed into the game, and it has 195,000 health. Compare this to the lame Fallen King, who only has 150,000 health, who we already know can be soloed because of my amazing and groundbreaking solo Fallen videos. So here's my prediction about the Awakened Fallen King battle. When you equip the right towers in the right order and stand on this platform, you're teleported to a special wave similar to the final wave in a Fallen match. It's gonna start out with the dialogue that we're used to seeing in the game now, which will say something similar to what the Air Buster badge says. Something doesn't seem right here. How did I get here? Who are you? why are you here? And you're not just gonna fight the awakened fallen king, you're also gonna fight his minions. So it's gonna be kind of like a hidden wave type deal where it's all kinds of different enemies for you to defeat. But just because you're the only one in the game doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. I'm predicting that you'll have a set amount of starting cash like you already do in any regular game, where you start out with $600 if you're smart and join the Paradoxum Games group on Roblox. Otherwise, you only start with $500. Noob. But in this game, you're gonna start with a ton of cash, and I'm talking like $100,000. And it's going to be your job to place and upgrade the right towers in the right order to be able to counter the onslaught of zombies that spawn. Then once you get a foothold in the game and start making money, you've got to continue placing and upgrading more towers until you hit the tower limit. And then the Awakened Fallen King spawns. So you can see now that just because you're going to be able to get into a match, it doesn't mean you're going to be able to beat it. That's why I think this is designed to require a strategy. You can't just place whatever towers you want first. You have to place high damage towers like rangers to start killing zombies right away. And of course, you're gonna need commander for call to arms spam. This is why I guess that you would need to bring these specific towers into a match. They all serve a purpose. So now I'm gonna talk about what I think that purpose is. Now that you can place 4 electroshockers, they are extremely helpful for slowing zombies down. They're so helpful, they've even become a staple of beating Hidden Wave. And even with the ranger nerf from this update, it's still one of the most powerful towers in the game. And while the turret is usually too expensive to place until late game, since you're basically starting at late game with late game cash, you'll be able to place a few and max them out without breaking the bank. And I think it goes without saying that the accelerator is going to be a must-have for a difficult wave like this. Even though it doesn't have great range, I have a feeling the map for this challenge is going to be designed kind of like Polluted Wasteland, with a looping setup so that one tower can do damage to the zombies over and over again. And finally, the commander is every expert player's best friend. Personally, once I started using commander, I never stopped. It is the single most valuable support tower in the game. You can get by without the DJ, you can even get by without the farm, but someone has to have the commander in pretty much every game or you're in for trouble. So it only makes sense that you need to bring one in to chain call to arms and boost the fire rate of your army. Now check this out. I think this is the most compelling reason that these towers have to be the ones you use in this special match. Their placement limits. The current placement limit for a solo is 40 towers total. Now let's go over the individual placement limits for these towers. For the electroshocker, it's 4. For the ranger, it's 10. For the turret, it's 5. For the accelerator, it's 8. And there is no limit for the commander, but you need to keep 3 to keep a continuous call to arms chain going. And what do you get if you add all those individual limits up? 40. No, wait, that's not right. 30. It's completely reasonable to think that for this special challenge match, the placement limit will be 30. I think I can safely say that an army of rangers, turrets, and accelerators boosted by commanders and electroshockers could destroy any enemy. And then finally, when you do kill the Awakened Fallen King, you'll get the Air Buster badge. Unfortunately, right now this badge is inactive. I don't know if the mode was in the game but taken out because the badge was just recently available. I have a feeling that the devs were working on it but got sidetracked with some other project. Ready Player 2. And had to put it on hold for now. I think if it was in the game, that there's enough TDS content creators that somebody would have made a video about doing it. And if you're thinking that person should have been me, well, yeah, you're right. It should have been. But I didn't even think of it until I saw Jordan's video. So I guess the Mad Ratsa is just a better content creator than me. And now, for the part of this video that you've all been waiting for, my Halloween tower prediction. This one is pretty straightforward. First, let me say that there was a comment that Below had made on Twitter about making the event tower a necromancer that would spawn zombies on your side. He ended up scrapping that idea, but really hasn't given any other hints as to what the new tower could be. I was thinking of this problem for us not having any hints for what the event tower could be, and I just so happened to watch the Halloween event teaser video on the TDS Roblox game page, and look at what I saw. There's the minigunner, the scout, and the ranger, and we're not even going to talk about why the ranger is standing on the ground. That's a whole other video in itself. You know what? Just don't think about it. But what is this last tower? Check this out. It's a burst shotgunner. If you haven't seen this, you've got to go watch the original video. I had to mute it for YouTube copyright reasons, so either go to the Roblox game page or go look it up on YouTube so you can hear what this sounds like. It's awesome. This is the only tower out of all the towers in this video that isn't currently in the game. Now, you might be thinking, Harrison, that's just the shotgunner with a new skin. Wrong. Fake news.
Fake news.
Because the shotgunner doesn't fire in a 3-round burst, but this tower definitely does. Plus, this doesn't look like any other skin in the game. Why would they put a tower in the trailer that isn't going to be in the game? And not only is it in the trailer, it's also in the Halloween event picture. It's the closest tower to the camera. Also, they changed the thumbnail for the game on Roblox, but it was originally in the thumbnail too. And that's why I think this is going to be the Tower Defense Simulator Halloween 2020 event tower. So if they already built this tower and released images of it to tease the Halloween event, why do they keep delaying its release? Well, again, I think the answer is pretty simple. I'd guess that they got caught up working on a bigger project that has to be done right now. If only there were some clues as to what that bigger project could be. Do you guys know of anything that's happening on Roblox right now that's kind of a big deal? Maybe they have to work on this other project right now, but they can release the Halloween event tower whenever they want, so they put it on the shelf. I'd be willing to bet that they're close to finishing the event tower, but it just needs some final touches added to it to make sure it's functioning correctly. So once this other big event that they're working on is done, they'll be able to finish it up pretty quick. When they do release the tower, it'll just automatically go to everyone that has the Halloween event badge. So as long as you've beaten the Halloween event, even if you go away on vacation to Jamaica for the next 5 years, which I wouldn't blame you for, you'll have it in your inventory when you come back. Now, if you still haven't beaten the Halloween event map, you still have time. As of today, the map is still available. I'm guessing it's gonna be for at least the next week or two. If you need people to help you beat that, or you're just looking to connect with other TDS fans, go ahead and join my Discord community. We are so close to 5,000 members. Thank you so much to everyone that's already joined. You could join at discord.gg/JustHarrison things. I already told you to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, so I'm not going to tell you to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications again. I will see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say. Peace.